What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad and MPL fans alike? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and I am your head coach of the St. Louis Sablelites for the MPL NFE off-season. Today we're facing off against Nope, Dan. You're supposed to say that in your head. You're supposed to have your words of. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it, okay? We're playing against Monkiez. That's his name now. Not tactical, not testicle. Okay, got that out of my system. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. We're playing against Dhilan, otherwise known as Monkiez, and his squadron, called the Brooklyn Banettes. He has a Drillbur, a Hippopotas, a Dragonair, Frillish, Gotharita, and Flaffy, as you can see. And I've brought today my squad of Swadloon, Seadra, Monferno, Shelder, Zwilus, and Honage. So without further ado, let's just kick this match off. After last week, we're 3-0 due to Weepin' Bell dying to life orb recoil after we missed an overheat, which could have been so scary, but we did manage to win. And Dhilan is currently, I think, 1-2. He beat Jack last week, if I recall correctly. I'm going to leave with Swadloon because I had bad time because I was importing some stuff to a calc that I had, and then shit was going south. And he had the right lead, I kind of had the wrong lead, but he didn't have the Poniard that I predicted him to have, so I could set up sticky webs, and I was like, yeah! So he's going to do a nice prediction here, predicting me to swap into a water type, I think. Yeah, water type, so he switches into his Frillish. Gets the drop on the sticky web. I'm gonna switch out into my Zwilus, which could take the hidden power fire and all the stuff. I have white lens on this thing, and I still miss my crunch. I'm just like, really? And then he lands his Will-O-Wisp, and I'm like, really? Really? Come on now. So I'm gonna withdraw Zwilus. Save it for later, I suppose. I'm gonna go into Shelder, predicting him to make a switch, which does in fact happen. He ends up switching into his Hacker, which is the Drillbur, and that was a nice prediction on my part. I was proud of that. I was thinking about making a double here, but I didn't do it. I also thought about Shell Smash, and I didn't do that either, because this thing is a bitch. So he's gonna get caught in Sticky Web, and he's gonna lose like 5% from this Icicle Spear. I'm just gonna go for an estimate right now. I'm just gonna guess. Max HP, max defense, Eviolite, bold. That's my prediction. 1 sec. So we are lucky enough to end up hitting 5 times with our Icicle Spear. Well, not lucky. What am I doing? I have what's that thing called? I have skilling, so I do hit 5, but it does like nothing. It does 0, which is why I'm thinking max HP, max defense. And I know he's Eviolite because it's a Frillish. He can't have that, so that he can boost his defenses. So I'm just gonna go for Choice Bags, Hidden Power Dark, and like you saw, it did like half. He's gonna go for Skull and get that burn, which sucks because it's gonna come into play later. I'm gonna withdraw Glinda because reasons and predictions. I'm gonna go into Ren. He is going to withdraw Scammers, just like I expected, because I am smart. But he goes into Glow, and I'm just like, ah, shit, well, better sack this thing off now. I mean, it's not like it's going to do anything, right? Got our webs up already. Don't think there's anything else I can do about it. He's going to go for Volt Switch. I'm like, oh, shit. Damn. I live. I'll take it. You know, I'm okay with this. You know, I'm very okay with this. He's gonna lose his speed due to the sticky webs. I'm gonna go with my Bug Buzz. It's gonna do about half, estimate, like 45-47%. Get my leftovers recovery. That gives me 10 HP. He's gonna go for Rapid Spin here, and does 10. I am going to go for the Giga Drain this turn. Just take him out. Could have probably tried to do I could have tried to, like, you know, get my webs and constantly just pressure him to spin because he would have died to Life Orb in the end. But I didn't. Instead, I just kind of decided, you know, kill him, get some HP back instead of having 19, and get out of the red. He's in some scammers, which, again, I realized, well, he's probably faster than me now outside of the sticky web, so I can't stay in to go for the Giga Drain on his Nightshade because that'll kill me. So I'm going to switch into my Monferno, thinking I had some sort of option here because I do have Shadow Claw for this thing and for the Gotharita. I go for the Shadow Claw, and him being max HP, max defense, my Calc having like a bit of a mix spread wall. He lives. He goes for Scald, and he takes me out. So we lose Yang. Yang! Sorry. So sending Crusade Morris here because this thing can just come in, pick off the Frillish and be good. So we're just gonna pick off this thing, and that's it. Critical hit, don't matter. Frillish is down. That's good. He goes into Glow, which is the Fluffy. Now I don't want to take any damage on Hauntage. I really don't, because he has Hidden Power Fire, his Thunderbolt. It does like half, like Spadef is shit. So I switch into Zwyless. He's gonna go for a Volt Switch. He likes the momentum there, being up with him on, I suppose. He's going to switch into Sad Face, which is the Hippopotas. That's what that Pokemon is called, right? I'm gonna switch into, after Burn and Sandstorm and stuff, I'm going to switch into a more favorable matchup, being Zwadloon. So, and Dhilan, he's not stupid. He does a prediction. He goes for Whirlwind, knowing that I would switch out because I have a terrible matchup against it. I get back into I go back into Chrysamore's. I'm not okay with that. I'm switching. I'm going into Zwyless. I'm gonna sack that thing off. Get a better matchup, like with either Swadloon or like Seadra or like Shelder. One of the three, just because they give me like better matchups. So I'm gonna die to Sand, which I don't know. I think that's Hippopotas' kill because it is Hippopotas' Sandstream. I'm gonna have to check in the chat with that later. Probably just gonna use Hail as an example. So I'm gonna go into Seadra here. I do connect my Hydro Pump, which makes up for missing the Crunch earlier. I Oko the Hippopotas, like god damn, calm down Seadra. Choice specs, Hydro Pump, chill. I'm gonna take the Burn and the Sandstorm damage, live on 7. We still good, still out here. He's gonna switch into his Flaffy, which I know at this point is Choice Scarf due to him outspeeding stuff. After the Sticky Webbed. So I'm gonna go into Lyran. I'm gonna go into my Swadloon. I can take a Volt Switch as we've seen earlier. I am Overcoat, so that's not a worry. Live at 16 HP. He's going to switch out into what did he go into again? He goes into Stream the Dragonair because this thing has extreme speed, like I predicted. This thing has like E-Speed, Outrage, D-Dance, and questionable move because it's a Dragonair. Like seriously, what else would you run on it? Probably like Rest, Sleep Talk, I guess. That's a set. I'm just thinking out loud here. So I do lose my Swadloon. No webs are coming up, no rocks because my Monferno's did. So he's gonna go for an Outrage here against my Shelter, but because I'm a Shelter, I'm gonna take that like a Bouse. Like no problem. I'm gonna go for an Icicle Spear, which I bound hit 5 times, so the crit here did not matter because a regular hit seems to do about just as much, to be honest. That's 3, that's 4, and the Dragonair is dead. He's dead. And he's going to switch into Glow. I'm going to go for an Ice Shard on this thing because, like, what I could have done, like, I feel like that was my best play. So he's going to go for the Volt Switch here. That's going to take Shelter out because Shelter's Spadef is shit. But anyways, he's going to take out my Shelter, switch into his Gotharita, which is what this thing's called. I'm gonna go into my Seadra and get up a nice chunk of damage with a Hydro Pump. I do luckily connect it. My Seadra's not blind like Monferno last week. He's gonna go for Calm Mind, which has no meaning to me. Really, I'm kind of questionable about the play because he gets the Spadef boost and special attack. He gets leftovers recoveries. He's about like, I'm gonna say 25%. Glinda goes down to Burn, so that's another kill for Frillish, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna go into Chrysaornis, which is my last Pokemon. He's currently up 2-1, which is kind of bad, but you know, Shadow Sneak picks this thing off. We're 1v1. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1 sniper duel. Only quick scopes on Rust. Flaffy versus my Hot Edge. He's gonna go for Thunderbolt here, and he's only gonna get the hit marker. Brings me to half. I'm bringing him down around half. I'm gonna go for a super fast 360 no scope, and it is going to connect. I'm going to get the headshot, and the Flaffy is dead. Got wrecked 360 no scope MLG 420 Blazed and all that shazzy dazzy stuff. So we do beat Dhilan in a 1-0 victory. We're currently 4-0, still undefeated, only undefeated team in our conference or division. I think we're just 2 divisions this time. Or are we 2 conferences? I don't remember. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna figure this stuff out. Tables and then get OBS back up. Okay, we are 2 conferences, and we're the only undefeated team in our conference. The other undefeated team is the Baltimore Braviaries, our playoff rivals from Season 2, which are 3-0 as well. As of now, I don't know about how they did against Birth Island Bedoofs, Water and Grass. I mean, I'm hoping that Water and Grass won, because that would be hella lit if I'm the only undefeated team. But that's besides the point. We're still undefeated. We have Jackalith next week, which is the Wolverhampton Sneasels. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below. Tell me who you think is going to win next week. Will it be hashtag WHS, Wolverhampton Sneasels, or will it be hashtag SLS, St. Louis Sableyes? So tell me down in the comments down below who you think is going to win, and of course, if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We welcome all new members of the Shy Guy Squad with open arms. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys